My son Antonio was visiting his dad, and he loved to skateboard, and so he'd been kind of out and about skateboarding, and was on his way back to his dad's, and there was a gentleman who was driving, and he had just left a bar and hit Antonio from the back, so Antonio never even seen it coming. Then he took off. We get to the hospital, and there was a sheriff there, and he said, "Are you Renee?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, Antonio was hit and he didn't make it. And I didn't believe it. I said, "Show me him. Let me see him." And we go back into the room, and I felt like I was in a nightmare. It did not seem real at all. At a briefing the next morning, they were gonna put the story out there that it was an accident. Going on TV, I just pleaded, and I said, "You need to do the right thing and turn yourself in." I actually went through some of Antonio's things getting ready for the funeral, and one of the papers that stuck out was from his Bible study, and in his own words said, "God forgives, and I must forgive." And that spoke a lot to me. I felt like Antonio was telling me from beyond the grave that you need to forgive this guy. What I come to know is that in this life we're gonna walk through something, whether it's the loss of a child, the loss of a mom, the loss of a friend, just whatever it may be, we're gonna be walking through something. If I'm holding on to 99% anger, God can only fill me with 1% joy, and I don't want that. I want God to fill me with 100% joy and no anger and no bitterness. That song, "You're a Good, Good Father," was real popular. Our church would sing it all the time. And I'm like, how can I sing "You're a Good, Good Father" when I just lost my son? And the Lord said, "You know what? Little by little, stand up during the song. Then, start singing it." And what happened was I would just tear up, and it was hard, and my flesh would fight with me, and I just kept pressing on it, and I felt healing in that. I can sing now, "You're a good, good Father," and smile instead of be sad about it.